Hey guys, Tony here. Just wanted to make a quick video about the motor nerves of the leg. So I know that we're getting tested a lot on nerves, and it's really important to know all these innervations. And these ones are actually pretty easy. Just gonna go ahead and try to summarize it in a way that it'll be easier to remember and group as many muscles as I can. Okay, so to start, let's do our three big ones. You have your femoral, you got your obturator, and lastly, you have your sciatic, which is this really thick, huge nerve that runs on the posterior end of your thigh and leg. So a good way to look at this is just draw a circle. Okay, once you get your beautiful circle drawn, and mine looks like I have horrible coordination here. Anyways, so let's put a blue dot in the middle representing the bone. Now let's segment it. So just draw three segments, one that's kind of anterior, like this, and one that's posterior, and one that's more medial. So let's imagine, let's draw vertebra. Just kind of like say the body's over here. Okay, so this is the medial end. You have your anterior compartment, and you have your posterior compartment. So essentially, what's going to happen is the femoral is, again, giant nerve. That's going to innervate everything in your anterior compartment. And, let's just simplify it a bit. You can actually break this down so that each of these three major nerves are innervating what is essentially most of the leg. So let's also label this thigh. So you have your obturator. The obturator is going to be doing all the muscles in the medial compartment of the thigh, right back there. And finally, your sciatic. So your sciatic is going to be innervating everything in the posterior compartment of the thigh. So what does that mean? That means your femoral essentially has all your extensors of the knee. It's going to have your rectus femoris, your vastus medialis, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, your sartorius. All the muscles that really fit into here are going to be innervated by your femoral. So this is your anterior thigh. And your obturator, again, all the medial muscles. This is going to include all your adductors, adductor longus, brevis, your gracilis. So these are the adductors. I do want to mention that it does, this has a little exception, so let's write that down here. So in this case, your obturator, it innervates your adductor magnus, but it does not innervate your adductor magnus where it meets at the ischial tuberosity. So it does not innervate adductor magnus. That's the big one, huge membrane, most deep out of the adductors, and it does not innervate the adductor magnus at the, again, the ischial tuberosity. I forgot my E there. Ischial tuberosity. Okay, close enough. So there you go. Another thing that's kind of special is that you also have your pectineus in this area. So it also does not, so let's do this as the green one, and also does not innervate pectineus. So pectineus was that little muscle just stretching at the proximal end of the femur, the femoral head, and it essentially was just a small adductor that started off all of these. So, okay, we have the ischial tuberosity portion of the adductor magnus, right? And we have the pectineus. So what innervates these? That's the femoral. It's huge. It innervates everything. So that's it. these two are innervating the femoral. The obturator is the adductors. Femoral does anterior, and sciatic does posterior. So what's in the posterior compartment? Everything. The sciatic is monstrously big. It does essentially the entire posterior segment of your thigh. It's also going to be doing all the muscles of the leg and foot. So that's another important point. So all muscles of leg and foot. And this will be, variations. The sciatic does split into the common fibular and tibial nerve. We'll get into that a little later. I just wanted to go into these three. It's just a good, quick review. I wanted to kind of keep this video, try to do it under, 6-7 minutes. So hope you enjoyed. And we could go into a little bit more detail, but we'll save it for another video that goes into kind of the more specifics of the nerves. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and study hard. Bye-bye.